Hi, and welcome to Tapping into Higher Consciousness. I'm Helen McConnell, and I'm delighted to be here to guide you through this program. As you view this video, I invite you to become willing to try on new ideas and thoughts. Let go of old beliefs. If these new ideas don't get you new results, feel free to return to your old ideas. Over the course of our lives and throughout the history of humanity, we have been brainwashed and forced to believe things that are not whole truths or are downright lies. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is merely a fact. If every human knew how truly powerful they are and tapped into that power, the world's reality would be very different. Fear is the most powerful tool that is used to keep us small. So notice when you are afraid or terrified and notice what is causing that fear. Our intention in tapping into higher consciousness is to rise above our fears and tap into universal power. Notice your reaction to that idea. As we go through this course, we will be using the 4 levels of consciousness as a structure on which to build. So let's start by diving into level 1 consciousness, known as victim consciousness. The term victim refers to being a victim of life. Life happens to me from this perspective and from this level 1 consciousness. I'm going to go through several examples of victim consciousness, and I want you to ask yourself honestly, where do I practice this type of thinking? And be willing to be willing to be willing to let this thinking go and move into higher consciousness. Do not tell others where they are practicing these characteristics. This is for you to reflect upon. One of the ways we often act in victim consciousness is blaming ourselves and others, not taking responsibility. We say things like, why is this happening to me? Whose fault is this? When I blame myself or others, I give all my personal power away and become a victim. Another aspect of level 1 consciousness is the attitude of I'm right and you're wrong. The need to be right is very present in this level of consciousness, where ego is supreme and the true self is mostly unknown. If you believe that you are right and the other is wrong, don't you think that they believe the same thing? Another aspect, I may believe in God, but I don't actually surrender to God or know that I am God. I may know Bible quotes, but I don't actually understand their true meaning, nor do I integrate the concepts. Or I don't believe in God, so I have to do everything myself. This, in my opinion, is one of the greatest ailments in the modern world. I gave up religion, so I also gave up God. This is the ultimate example of throwing out the baby with the bathwater. And here's another one, the I can't be happy until or until they syndrome. This is non acceptance of what is. Acceptance of what is does not imply that you like it or approve of it, but anything other than acceptance of what is creates huge resistance in creating what will be and what we want. It is also the main cause of suffering. I encourage you to notice where you do this. We all do things like this. Sometimes it's just the weather. Oh, I hate that it's raining. Now, you don't have to like it, but you got to accept that it's raining and that there's nothing you can do about it. And complaining about it is a waste of energy. Lacking purpose. When living from level 1 consciousness, happiness is a fleeting experience or completely non existent. It goes like this: I am rarely, if ever, satisfied. I have to get ahead. I can't truly receive. I can't harness the power of the universe. I must suffer, and you must know how much I suffer. When we're living from level 1 consciousness, we don't love. We feel obligated, or we expect obligation. We hold grudges and resentments and hurt. When we're living from level 1, our relationships are filled with obligation and guilt, whether we inflict it on others, others inflict it on us, or we inflict it on ourselves. There are many more examples of level 1 consciousness, but this is enough to help you begin to gain some clarity. And remember, this information is for you to reflect upon, not for you to point out to others that they are doing. Can you imagine your life if you're living it from higher consciousness? It is possible, and it is something you can learn how to do, and that's what this course is about. We're starting on Tuesday, May 25th, which is coming right up here. And this is a 6-part course. 2 times a week for 3 weeks. And it's just $97. I do hope you'll join us. The transformations in this course are amazing. You're going to get new insights. You're going to change the way you see the world. And of course, we're going to be doing lots of tapping on these calls. So if this sounds like something for you, please click the link and register. It's only $97 for all 6 lessons. I'll be there live on all of them. They'll all be recorded. These are interactive calls. You'll get some really personal attention, and you're going to love the changes that you experience as you tap into higher consciousness. I hope to see you there.